Las Vegas, the city of neon dreams, billion-dollar bets, and the eternal belief that the house always wins. But what happens when the house itself starts to lose? When the kings of the casino world, MGM Resorts and Wynn Resorts, discover that even empires built on fortune can fall. This is the story of ambition, risk, and how Las Vegas itself is now gambling for survival. Act 1. The rise of the empire. Decades ago, Las Vegas was just a desert pit stop, a lonely road surrounded by sand and silence. Then came legalized gambling. The mob funded the first casinos, entertainers followed, and the desert glowed to life. From that moment, Vegas was no longer a town, it was a dream factory. 3 names would later define the modern Strip: MGM Resorts International, Wynn Resorts, and Caesars Entertainment. MGM chased size, building giants like the Bellagio, Mandalay Bay, and the MGM Grand. Wynn chased perfection, turning luxury into art with marble from Italy, gold ceilings, and world-class dining. For years, both philosophies worked. Tourists poured in, profits soared, and the city became a global symbol of wealth and indulgence. But every empire built on risk eventually meets its reckoning. Act 2. MGM's fatal expansion. MGM's weakness was its obsession with expansion. The company wanted to own every inch of the Strip. It borrowed billions, built faster than it earned, and placed its biggest bet on City Center, a $9 billion mega project that promised to redefine Vegas luxury. Then came the 2008 financial crash. Tourism collapsed, construction froze, and City Center nearly dragged MGM into bankruptcy. The company survived only through emergency loans and asset sales. But its debt remained massive, a ticking bomb waiting for the next crisis. That crisis arrived in 2020. When the pandemic hit, Las Vegas went dark for the first time in history. The lights of the Strip faded, the slot machines went silent, and MGM's revenue fell to zero almost overnight. To survive, MGM sold its crown jewels, the Bellagio, Mandalay Bay, even the MGM Grand, and leased them back. The once mighty owner of the Strip had become a tenant in its own kingdom. The empire was still standing, but hollow inside. Act 3. Wynn's $10.5 billion dream across town. Wynn Resorts was fighting a different battle. Founder Steve Wynn, the visionary who reshaped modern Las Vegas, had resigned after scandal. To prove the company's strength, executives set the sights east, on Macau, the new gambling capital of the world. At the time, Macau was earning more than Las Vegas, Monte Carlo, and Singapore combined. So Wynn bet everything on one spectacular project, Wynn Palace, a $10.5 billion resort built on a man-made lake with cable cars, gold dragons, and crystal chandeliers. It was meant to be a guaranteed win, the crown jewel of Wynn's future. But in 2014, the Chinese government launched a massive anti-corruption crackdown. The VIP gamblers who fueled Macau's profits vanished overnight. Wynn's biggest customers, the whales, were gone, and revenues crashed. Then the pandemic hit, and China sealed its borders. Macau became a ghost city, and Wynn Palace's grand halls stood empty, burning millions each day in upkeep. The $10.5 billion bet that was supposed to secure Wynn's future now threatened its survival. Act 4. A changing Vegas. Meanwhile, Las Vegas itself was changing. The new generation of visitors didn't care about slot machines or blackjack. They came for concerts, nightclubs, esports, and live sports. The rise of online betting and cryptocurrency trading shifted gambling from casinos to smartphones. The city responded by reinventing itself. Projects like the Sphere, Formula One racing, and the NFL Raiders Stadium turned Vegas into the world's entertainment capital rather than its gambling capital. MGM began investing in online sports betting and live events. Wynn pivoted toward fine dining, conventions, and a more balanced international approach.